So I'm probably gonna call the thumbnail like a morning mantra on this video because you know I've been talking to my lady a lot about this one, and it's something that I hope that if just a couple guidelines or a couple tips just to hopefully extend to the collective consciousness. And well, you know what, these thoughts are running in other people's minds and maybe they just need confirmation. So I just wanted to extrapolate. So right off the bat, right after sleep, we're in a fasted state, obviously. Most of us are waking up between the hours of 6 and maybe 10 o'clock in the morning. And we know that this is also when the inflammation response in the body is at its highest. So that's what we want to do, is to bring that down, just like in the engine of a vehicle. Heat is resistance, and heat is going to cause an array of problems in the long run. We don't notice these things right off the bat, but on the long term, of it, we will start to see things go out, just like on a vehicle. Just like the body is a vessel, it is a vehicle as well. So right when we wake up, we want to get out of bed, and I would say the first thing that's most important, I would say, is to start to go detoxify the mouth. So get yourself some coconut oil. Make sure it's unrefined. Refined is basically just like Vaseline. It's got other carcinogens and oils and other components that are just gnarly for your system. So get yourself some standard coconut oil, unrefined, unprocessed, organic, and switch that around in the mouth for anywhere from 10 to 20 minutes right in the morning. And do that empty stomach without even drinking water yet. That's key. Okay, once you switch that out, you're able to rinse, and then at that point, then you can brush your teeth with some non-fluoride fluoride containing toothpaste, I would say. And then move yourself on. Go into the kitchen, and when you go in there, and instead of just drinking normal tap water, of course, get yourself some nice spring water or mineralized water. And try not to drink it too cold. We want to make sure, even put it on the stove and heat it up just a little bit, not tea temperature, but just a nice lukewarm, just because it's a lot easier on the system and internal organs to wake up and be ready to absorb minerals and take on the day. And within that water, this is also a time to take any herbal supplementation that has application that you can take without food or other remedies with it, as long as you don't have a nervous stomach for these things. And right off the bat, finish the water, take it down, and try to maximize the fluids, at least a liter of water. If you can't do it all at once, that's all right. But just make sure you get up to a liter of water within that next hour, and don't really take anything in for that next hour. Just let your body warm up, and in that time period, you can go meditate, do something easy like yoga or qigong, something that is going to take discipline, because all these things are really easy to do, but with a lack of discipline and a lack of mindfulness, it becomes difficult to stick with it, and that's what we want, is the consistency in the long term. So if you can get down the mastery of the meditation, which is possibly the hardest part for some individuals, the other ones will come a lot more easily for you. So on that note, once you've done that, I like to do qigong because it really adapts the body for sustained energy throughout the day without that angst in the body, but really promotes groundedness while feeling that steady yin-yang energy. And once you've done this, I really think it's good to take down some fruits or vegetables, maybe a nice greens drink to further bring down the inflammation, alkalize the system, and then some fruits, people. We want the fruits because they are highly dense in phytonutrients, and we need these minerals and nutrients so we can uptake and absorb the larger macronutrients. It's getting warm out here. So I hope that helps you out. Those are a couple tips you can do just right in the morning. And then, that process really only takes about 30 minutes in the morning, including the qigong. If you just have 10, 15 minutes, separate yourself from everything in the world, be nothing, be present, be mindful, and give yourself a little boost of love, because that's what we all need. So be up, stay up, and be good.